Hey, what's good, everyone? This is Will and BF with 16 The Beat podcast. We're back with another one for y'all, man. Today, for this episode, we're going over the best hip hop rap lyrics of all time by Will and BF. Sounds pretty good, right, Bill?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. So I'll let you have the floor first, brothers.
All right. Well, when this topic was first brought up, I was kind of in the dark. Well, not in the dark. I was just confused because I didn't know what to say. It's so many verses, so many bars that I like, and like at first when we came up with this topic, first thing that popped in my head was Kanye West. All falls down. The first verse. The third verse, fuck the police, that's how I treat them. We buy way out of jail, but we can't buy freedom. Like, that's the first thing that popped in my head. And I'm like, yeah, that's the one I'm going with. But then as I thought about it, I remembered Jay-Z, Freemasons verse. Rumors of Lucifer, I don't know who to trust. Hear me clearly. If y'all niggas fear me, just say y'all fear me. Fuck all those fairy tales. Like, I thought about that verse. I said, man, that is one of my favorite verses of all time. Like, how can I not go with that? And then I started thinking about that E40 album, My Ghetto Report Card, Bun B verse on She Say She Love Me. But it seems like the more I give you, the more you try to take my man. Like, and overall, during the thoughts about it and stuff, I know me. I usually go with the real lyrical stuff, but like, I think I'm gonna have to go with Bun B. She Say She Loves Me. Like, it's something about that track. I like just the way he ended it. Like the way he ended it, it was just so perfect. I honestly been in that situation before. Like I love that. I love that verse. It really was really fucking meaningful for me, at least. Like I just wanted to spoil your ass, and I guess I succeeded because now it's just too fucking conceited. This love, I don't need it. Like. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to go with. That like
Okay.
for once, I'm stepping away from the real lyrical stuff and just going with something that's meaningful. And no hate to the other two Kanye verse, the Jay-Z verse. Those are still two of my favorite verses. But today, at this point in time, I'm gonna have to go with Bun B on She Say She Loved Me.
Okay. That's what's up. Guess it holds a sentimental value to you or something, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's cool. It's funny because when we was talking about doing this episode and stuff, and this topic is very, I don't know how you would say it. Maybe I guess you could say like vague. I mean, what? Because it's to each his own. It's like
really.
You can ask a million people what's the best hip hop lyric of all time, and you can get a million different answers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not really one, you know what I'm saying, that I could really like, you know, like that everybody's gonna say, hey, this is the go-to, you know. So it's funny because remember I was telling you, I said, man, I thought about the Kanye verse too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We got into a little tiff about that.
Yeah. Like, I mean, that's just a good verse, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a great verse, man.
Yeah, it is.
So, shout out to Kanye. But I decided to go with my man Mos Def, aka Yasin B. He had a record called Mathematics, and I can't remember what year Mathematics came out. And everything, but it basically went like this. It says, crack mothers, crack babies, and AIDS patients. Young bloods can't spell, but they can rock you in a PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? He's basically, what he's saying is like, the young they can't even spell, they can't do nothing but play PlayStation. And at that time, that's when video games were becoming something really big. And so, he was speaking on that, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, hey, you see how video games are now. Most people, it's damn near like Ready Player One, the movie, where people are living their lives in in games, you know what I'm saying? And it's all good. But then there's still reality, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a little bit realness for me, you know what I'm saying? That hit hard on my, hit me in my heart because, just the way, you know, a lot of people tend to run from reality and live their life in a fantasy, be Instagram, what's that, Fortnite? I mean, all kind of stuff, the metaverse. People are starting to live their life there and run away from their reality. And that's all basically mathematics is basically saying, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you gotta take on your reality, you know what I'm saying, and stuff, And it's math to the game, you know what I'm saying? It's levels.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? Definitely that's one of my all time favorite lyrics by Mos Def, man. Very dope artist, very dope song. If you haven't heard it, I encourage everyone out there to go check it out. Like I said, and then like I said, ABF, that's a shocker for me.
Yeah, I knew that would be a shocker for you. Yeah.
As y'all as y'all come along on that journey, y'all understand the type of characters we are. BF is a very lyrical dude. It's funny because he's from the West Coast, but he's very lyrical. And not saying the West Coast guys are not lyrical, but you know what I'm saying, a lot of guys, he's not on all the typical game banging stuff,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
from
a lot
the
of
South.
turning up and gang bang stuff out here.
Yeah.
I'm not, yeah.
It's just like me. I'm from the South, but I listen to a lot more East Coast music than I do Southern music. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it's a shocker though. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely flipped the coin on that one. You know what I'm saying? Because that was I wasn't expecting that and everything, but that's
I
definitely a
don't
good
think
one as
anybody
well.
was expecting that, man. I don't think anybody was expecting that.
But I thank y'all for taking the time out with us, man. You know what I'm saying? And we encourage everyone to check in with us, man, and holler at us. Let us know what your all-time favorite lyrics are, and get with us. So once again, we thank you for, like I said, rocking with us and sharing your thoughts with us. And we're 16 and beat, and we appreciate you, and we'll catch you later.